Neurotransmitters are the brain's chemical messengers. They allow nerve cells to communicate so we can move, think, read, and speak. Once they pass on a message, the neurotransmitters must be cleared. And one of the ways this happens is via proteins called neurotransmitter transporters.
They're quite complex little machines that play actually different roles.
But when these nanoscale vacuum cleaners fail to work, communication between cells breaks down, ultimately leading to cell death. We see that in neurological disorders such as Alzheimer's and epilepsy.
We try and understand what they look like by using structural biology and solving the three-dimensional structures of these proteins. Then we try and figure out how they work or the mechanism by which they work, and then we look at disease-causing mutations and try to understand how different diseases cause them to malfunction.
Professor Ryan has enhanced our fundamental understanding of transporters thanks to a variety of biochemical and molecular techniques.
And the overall aim of understanding what they look like and how they work is that hopefully we can develop therapeutics that might be able to treat some of these diseases.
It's a goal she's worked on for her entire research career, spanning over 2 decades.
So there's still a lot to uncover, but saying that, there's been huge amounts of progress made.
A key discovery made by her own team centres on the dual roles transporters play in clearing neurotransmitters and forming chloride channel pathways through the cell membrane. This secondary function has been linked to a group of diseases called episodic ataxia, which affects the nervous system and causes problems with movement.
And our work now is really focused on working with neurologists around the world to try and characterise further patients and try and understand how these two dual functions are being impacted.
Professor Ryan has a passion for mentoring young researchers and says scientific opportunities should be open to everyone, no matter their gender or background. She's played a central role in improving diversity in STEM, working as Academic Director of the Science in Australia Gender Equity Program at the University of Sydney.
I'm really proud of what we've achieved here at the University of Sydney over the last 8 years, where we've really made a lot of changes, both in policy, but also how those policies are applied, and those kind of systemic cultural issues are starting to improve.
Professor Ryan's significant contribution to medical research has now seen her honoured with the Nancy Millis Medal from the Australian Academy of Science.
And particularly to win a medal in the honour of such an amazing woman is also really inspiring.